Hi guys, I hope everybody's doing okay. I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. Before we do the Ascension messages today, I want you to go ahead and just close your eyes. We're going to ground our energy, get our Kundalini energy rising, and start with that. So close your eyes, guys. Focus, looking on the third eye area. I'm going to set intentions now that anybody watching now or at a later date will receive the grounding that they need, as well as the awakening to their Kundalini energy. Just try and focus on what it is that I am saying. If you're able to visualize, please visualize that. If not, then the intentions are going to be enough. Source God, higher self, angels, ascended masters, I ask that you be with me today as I do this exercise. I ask that you will guide, lead, and instruct me through it, whatever I need to do to ground our energy and to help our Kundalini energy to awaken today, so that we may have clear insight as to what our next steps are, what we need to heal, what we need to release and let go of, truth of the matter with any situation that we may be going through at this time, and stay grounded and connected as doing so. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just want you to imagine that there is a portal right underneath the Earth's surface that is starting to open up. This would be the Earth star. Some of you may even see colors starting to swirl around in that area. I always see right now I'm seeing actually silver, metallic silver and blue. Normally I don't see that. I just normally see metallic colors or pastel colors, but I'm seeing metallic silver and blue today. I'm seeing it starting to swirl and spin around just like a tornado would. As that is opening up, I'm starting to feel a connection with my feet. I feel as if my feet chakras are starting to kind of feel heavy, as if they're magnets, starting to connect with the Earth star. As it's doing so, I am starting to see roots forming underneath my feet, going down into the Earth star, connecting with it, going past it, and connecting with the center part of the Earth. Take your time to get there. As I get there, I'm starting to visualize a very bright sun. The sun is so bright that you would automatically think that it would hurt your eyes because it's so bright. However, I'm just feeling nothing but peace, contentment, happiness. I'm feeling a little bit of blissful feelings as well. I'm pulling in this energy of the sun all the way up into my roots. As I get into my feet, I want to imagine seeing a cocoon of energy. I'm seeing a golden, bright golden, white golden light starting to form a cocoon of protection all the way around my entire aura, entire physical body. So take the time to visualize that. I'm even seeing it starting to expand and contract just a little bit, as if the energy is starting to really build up in that area. So now I want you to focus on the area right behind the root and sacral chakra. If you're not used to where those are, the root chakra is down at the very end of the spine, right around where tailbone and spine come together. And the sacral chakra is right above that, right around the navel area, maybe just a tad bit above that for some of you. I want you to focus on that deep space right behind the two of them. This is where the seed of the Kundalini energy, this is our life force energy, our chi energy sits. So I'm seeing a pinpoint of light in that area, and I'm starting to see it kind of making this, it kind of looks like a smoke, like a blue and gray. For whatever reason, I'm seeing this silver and blue again, but blue, grayish, silver, trying to kind of like form like this smoke looking energy that's starting to move around and kind of mingle right in that area where the Kundalini energy is. I'm starting to see just pieces of this smoke starting to go all the way up the spine, as if, even though it's energy, like a fluid type energy, I'm seeing it as a smoke form just to show me that it is kind of just fluid like and moving freely. So I'm seeing this freely moving smoke starting to intertwine in between each chakra, slowly moving up around each one of them, intertwining in between each one of them, going all the way up my spine. As it gets up into the head, I'm starting to see it focusing on the pineal gland. So this is a gland, it's just a very small gland that is right at where the spinal cord comes into the head. So for some of you, you may actually know where that is. If you don't, just imagine seeing a pinpoint of light in that area, that the Kundalini energy smoke is kind of starting to awaken. Maybe you're seeing that light getting brighter. There is a crystalline structure that is held within the pineal gland. We are charging that up now. For some of you, it may have not have ever been charged or awakened. So you may be feeling vibrations, pitter-patter, swirling sensations, some sort of tension in that part of your head. As I'm seeing this awaken, I'm starting to see the energy of the Kundalini now going from the pineal gland and kind of like dancing in between the pineal gland and the third eye, and now I'm seeing it projecting into the third eye area. That's the area right in between your eyebrows, and I'm seeing that area just kind of spreading open. This is a blue, purple, indigo colored area chakra, and I'm seeing it just expanding and opening. So for some of you, you're feeling tension around the forehead or what have you. This is just an awakening as well to the third eye. And now they're taking me back down to the seat of the Kundalini energy, and I'm seeing it spinning again, going right in between each one of the chakras, rising up the spine again, going into the pineal gland, projecting to the third eye, and then I'm seeing it kind of like moving around in that area, and then going right back down the front of us. So you are going to start to feel a cycling of the Kundalini energy. Some of you are probably getting very hot. This is normal with this energy starting to rise. Some of you may feel vibrations throughout your whole entire body. Maybe you're even having flashes all of a sudden of something that you need to do today, something that you need to finish or complete, let go of, release, what have you. Your Kundalini is the smartest energy that there is. It knows all, is capable of teaching you all as well as knowing truth of all. So many of you could be having truth that's starting to come to the surface. Maybe you're seeing things that you need to release and let go of, what your next step is throughout the day, or what have you. But let's just let this energy continue to cycle for just a few moments, and then we'll get started with the reading. Just so you know, if your Kundalini energy is active, I want you to maybe just take the time to stand. I'm not really going to move the screen right now so that's focused on when I do the reading, but I want you to go ahead and put your hands apart from each other and then kind of put them back together. Pull them apart, put them back together. Do you feel the magnetic energy in between both of your hands? This is the Kundalini energy that you're charging. I want you to just move this energy from side to side. Feel it moving with you. Maybe your body's starting to move and vibrate, dance in certain ways. Sometimes my body will rock forwards and backwards, and then sometimes it will move side to side. Sometimes it'll look like a serpent kind of weaving in and out. At this time, it's very calm and just kind of collected and together. So for some of you, you may just feel that as well. Okay, now let's just send that ball of light right into our body in a thought of charging the entire aura. So for some of you, you're just going to feel like you've took an energy drink or just had a blast of energy coming from the universe, something of that sort. So make sure to give thanks to higher self, spirit, angels, anybody that may have been guiding us through that Kundalini exercise. Let's go ahead and get started with the reading today. I'm super excited about this. I have not done a reading in a couple days. My daughter has been in the hospital. She's still in the hospital. They have stopped her contractions. However, today at 7, they're going to stop the magnesium to see if she starts having contractions again. She is 3 centimeters dilated, been having a lot of pain and stuff, guys. So please keep her in your prayers. But anyhow, I've been busy this weekend, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with this. I did do a TikTok video today. It was super good, so it's already shared on YouTube. Make sure to go check that out, guys. It's really great. Which cards do I start with today? Thank you. What messages do you have for us today for the next few days? For all those who are already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process. Am I supposed to take all of these? So an energy of adventure, starting something new, getting an exciting feeling about something. For some of you, this exciting feeling comes from a flash of some sort of intuitive energy that's coming to you, that's helping you to be more creative in a certain project, or maybe it's giving you inspired ideals on how to move through, complete something, what have you. It's going to resonate different with everybody, but for a lot of you, there's lucid dreaming, daydreams that you may be having that is asking you to put time and energy into some sort of new adventure. Okay, this could be anything that has to do with your life's purpose, your soul's calling, what have you. For some of you, you're having many memories. I feel like this is people that are newly awakened, having many memories of maybe lifetimes that you have had and lived, had certain spiritual gifts or certain talents. 1010 guys, look that up on Sacred Scribes, or certain talents that you had that you used for the betterment of the people or the beings around you, the planet that you may have been attached to in your past life or what have you. Maybe it was even this planet, and there's things that you have done here before that you're starting to awaken to. Yes, they're saying for some of you, you're going through some pretty major life experiences. Some of these experiences have to do with supernatural experiences with other beings from other planets, starting to awaken to connections with them so that you can learn how to heal yourself and others, or learn how to help this planet to evolve. I feel like I'm really speaking to a lot of new people today. A lot of new awakenings are happening for many of you. Some of you are even going through this time of feeling Ascension symptoms. So tension in your body, Kundalini energy rising, causing heat flashes, blurred vision, tones and frequencies starting to pick up and being heard in your ears. Maybe hearing your name called from spirit and not knowing exactly where it's coming from. Having to let go of people, places, and things and energies that no longer serve you or vibrate with your energy of love. But this is a time of learning lessons that is helping your soul to grow, and grow immensely is what they're saying. So for some of you, deep cellular healing is happening, feeling vibrations throughout your whole entire body. I do feel like many of you are going through spouts of vertigo, where you're feeling like you're kind of spinning, or maybe that drunk feeling. You stand up and you feel like you're going to fall because you're a little bit dizzy, things of that sort. I do feel like a lot of you are connecting with angels or other beings at this time from other worldly beings that are guiding you and helping you through these experiences that you're going through. For many of you, these are just very deep, intense, supernatural experiences with angels, with higher self, with different beings that are starting to communicate with you telepathically and guide you through intuitive type of things, flashes, daydreams, as well as night dreams or lucid dreaming. I do feel like they're wanting me to read the bottom of the void. This is asking you to stop and embrace winter. That means you're probably feeling a stillness at this time, meaning things aren't moving very rapidly. You feel as if you're kind of standing still, maybe even feel like you're being passed up for some sort of opportunity or situation that you've been feeling is supposed to be happening. But what Spirit is saying is that anytime when you feel a stillness and you feel like you're supposed to just stop and embrace this stillness, it's because there's something that you're meant to see at that time that you're not fully seeing, or maybe it's just that standing still is going to help your body to adjust to what your spiritual body has already went through and has already achieved. So it's like the body's playing catch up, so to speak, is what I'm feeling. So meditating, spending time out in nature, maybe feeling this need for isolation is even being felt for some of you. However, which cards do I go to? Thank you for, however, you know, this need for embracing the stillness that you're going through at this time. You may not be feeling like you're having very much communication with Spirit as well. And that's just Spirit's way of saying, like, there's other ways that we're communicating with you. I feel like I'm supposed to be taking those cards. There's other ways that we're communicating with you. So really pay attention to your daydreams, those flashes, those internal knowings, things of that sort. Give me 3 more shuffles, please. Well, maybe. 1 more, please. Yeah, the need for a timeout, spending some time in solitude is exactly what Spirit is trying to tell you. There's a reason for that. The reason is that you're coming into this energy of learning about who you are. Maybe for some of you, you just have never exactly knew what kind of passions you had. Maybe you've never known what your soul purpose was. Maybe you just never had anything that you desired out of life. And so this time of solitude, this is Spirit's way of helping you to see your true authentic self, whatever that may be. It's going to look differently for everybody. For some of you, you're coming out of this place of being very introvert, shy, a little bit backwards, maybe not talking to very many people, and kind of coming into this extrovert energy where you're feeling the need to hang around and speak with more people. Maybe you're starting to have more friends. But I get this feeling that, this energy that is showing you who you are, what you're meant to be, helping you to shift some things around and let go of some things, is really helping you to step into your personal power. So for many of you, the need for continuing on pushing forward, 1444, no matter what kind of challenges are thrown at you, Spirit is saying keep going, because you'll eventually learn exactly what your life purpose is. For some of you, you have many purposes, not just one calling, but many. Maybe it's to be a parent. Maybe it's just to be a very good friend, a listener. Maybe you're meant to heal people, or meant to do music and share with people to inspire them, or something of that sort. So for many of you, you're coming into this supernatural experiences so that you can understand the truth of the supernatural, the truth of the spirit realms, and how they interact with us on a physical level. So for many of you, you're coming into this experience of learning that first and foremost, we are spiritual beings having and living a human experience so that we can experience. When we are just in the spiritual realm, we don't learn things because we don't have the physical body to learn. When you're in the spirit realm, whatever you think happens, whatever you want to do happens. Whatever it is that where you're wanting to go, you go there. So it's just automatic. So for some of you, you're learning that the body is just there to house us so that we can have these experiences in a 3D type form. So many of you are just starting this journey, this new adventure of releasing and letting go things so that you can start to find out what your passions are, what your journey is really meant to be all about, and things of that sort. For some of you that have been on this journey for quite some time, it's referring to that journey of putting yourself out there, self-empowerment, doing those things that will help to empower other people as well. Yes, yes, yes. A feeling of unity is coming for some of you. This isn't going to resonate with all of you. This could be unity when it comes to connection with oneness, nature, the plant and tree beings, other beings from otherworldly planets, and things of that sort. But for many of you, I feel like this is the connection with self, starting to really learn who self is, getting to that point of freedom, independence, feeling as if you're going to do whatever it takes to feel authentic. Feel as if you can share the world authentically and not feel like you need to wear a mask and hide something back from others and things of that sort. So this feeling of, I feel like a lot of you are doing whatever it takes for forward movement. Okay. So let's see what else Spirit has for us today for the next few days, for all of us who are already aware that we're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please. So a lot of things are shifting and changing for the better. For some of you, this is referring to like the different type of, your spiritual body, physical body, emotional body. There's things that are coming into balance, being tuned in, so to speak. So for some of you, you're feeling a lot of health shift and changes for the better. For some of you, this for the better, though, is going to feel like your health is all over the place, like it's not very good. You might not be able to see very well. Your ears are feeling clogged at times. You're feeling nauseous. This vertigo is coming on. But the thing that we got to remember is you're learning at this time that this is part of the ascension process. So your health is improving at the same time, feeling like it's really shitty and things of that sort. So it may be bringing on this energy of restlessness. Maybe even feeling like you're having restless body, restless legs, restless arms. Maybe just your mind is racing at night. So really feeling the need for meditating right before bed, even if it's 5 to 10 minutes, closing your eyes, focusing on the third eye area, doing whatever you have to do. So for many of you, the energy that you're in at this time is pushing you into an energy of fulfillment. Okay, accomplishing something, setting something up, establishing a new start in some sort of area. And I feel like for many of you, this is referring to your spiritual journey, your spiritual calling, the purpose that you have behind why you're awakening to all these spiritual gifts, spiritual talents, having to release and let go of so much. So fulfillment is on its way. For some of you, I do feel like letting go of the ego, letting go of things that are arrogant or make you seem to be arrogant is what this is referring to. I feel a calming energy that's coming for many of you, which could be coming from your angels. This is the affair card. This could be meaning that there's secret admirers. There's people that are really fantasizing about you, desiring you, something of that sort. But however, on the flip side of this, I'm feeling this is connection with your guides, your angels, higher self, things of that sort, giving you some sort of heads up, making you feel a little bit of confidence and courage so that you'll want to push forward in any way, shape, or form. For some of you, you're making friends or companions out of the angels, higher self, out of the guidance that is being given to you. And you're really learning like, man, I could have communicated with them all along. Had I known it had been this easy, I wouldn't have had to struggle. However, we learn what we learn when we learn it. So when we learn communication with spirit through telepathic communications, intuitive flashes and things of that sort, like knowings and things like that, we start to understand that, it was always there. It was just something that was held back from us. Society told us it wasn't okay to speak with spirit or what have you. So we're learning to do so. And for many of you, you're just now awakening to that. So congratulations. What other messages do you have for us, please, for the next few days? For all those who are already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please. What other messages? Woo-wee. Am I supposed to take all of these? So we have Azure, which is an angel of... I feel like timing is what I'm getting from this card. I normally don't get an angel of timing. However, I feel like timing is of the essence. For some of you, this means like you need to put time and energy into this now. If you don't start putting time and energy into it, you may be passed up for it. For others of you, this is just an energy saying that a lot of things are getting ready to occur, shift, and happen for the better. So for many of you, your desired outcome is already on its way or already at your door. So you may feel a little confused or indecisive about the movement in which you're supposed to be putting time and energy into. So for some of you, the need for meditation is highly, highly important. There is something that is coming up that has to do with connection with others. This could be referring to like a new level of commitment in a relationship. Maybe even for some of you, there's an angel that is guiding you towards a deeper connection, a commitment, a marriage, or an engagement with somebody. And maybe this is what you're indecisive about. But I feel like for some of you, this marriage or commitment is referring to your spiritual journey, your spiritual path, this awakening or ascension path that you're on. So there may be a decision that you need to make to push through even when the challenges are there, no matter what. I am feeling the need to go ahead and end this reading, so I'm going to go ahead and do so. I am willingness. I am confident. I am grateful today. I will give praise for the blessings in my life. Today I will sun gaze. I will receive upgrades to my DNA. I will get connected with the divine source, God, angels while sun gazing. My consciousness will expand. I am super aware and hypersensitive. I see things as they truly are. My perceptions are changing. I am evolving. I hope that you guys got something out of this reading. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow. Let me know down in the comments below if this reading resonates with you. If you got anything out of the Kundalini exercise that we did, for whatever reason, Spirit has really been kind of hounding on me to do more with the Kundalini energy, so I'm going to try to do so. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Much love to you guys. Stay safe. If you're interested, there's only a couple days left. If you're interested in a full reading giveaway, please like this video, as well as putting your name, a comment, and affirmation down in the comments below as a way of helping my YouTube channel to grow and be put into the algorithm. Thank you so much for all of you who are participating in that. If you're somebody that would like to join us in my live readings, I do free and paid readings live on a Facebook group called Healings, Readings, Empowerment, and More with Trish-Poe. Please ask to be a member. I will not see your comments. I do not know when I'm going live next. However, before I do so, usually within a few hours, I will post that I'm going to be going live, and I'll tell which time. So be looking for that. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Much love to you guys. Bye.